Yo guys, what's good? How you guys doing? Welcome again to the final life news for the day. Welcome again to this segment where we bring you updates concerning music and across the country. A whole lot has been happening, and I think I have to mention this to you guys. Um, just maybe, I kind of feel like the Afro Nation team watched the videos and they did an amendment to the ticket price. So we have tickets going as low as 36,000 and about 27,000 for the 2 days. 1,000, 6,000, and 10,000. Just maybe if you watch this one again, please make further amendment. Anyways, welcome to the news. My name is Daki. Let us see what we have for you guys today. We'll begin today's news with no other person than Burna Boy. We saw Burna Boy move up to 142 on Spotify top artists globally today. The African giant has now spent 6 months in total on the chart. He is currently one of the African artists on the chart, and he also remains the highest peaking African artist in the chart history as number 40. A month after release, Burna Boy's seventh studio album on Apple Music is still charting at number 1 in 12 countries, top 10 in 51 countries, and top 200 in 83 countries. Burna Boy top 5 highest speaking song in France, Spotify daily top song history. We have Be Honest at 23 with Georgia Smith. We have Last Last at 31. We have Alone at 35. We have City Boys at 40, and then we have Dune with Moy Lacord as number 52. Burna Boy extends his record as the African artist with the most top 20 entries in the UK Spotify top song history with 6 songs. Own It as number 1, Last Last number 4, Location with Dave at number 9, Be Honest as number 10, Play with J. as number 11, and City Boys with number 20. At the same time, City Boys earned his biggest streaming day on the UK Spotify yesterday with over 160,000 streams. The song is aiming for a new peak inside the top 20 of the UK official singles charts for this week. For Spotify daily top song charts, City Boy has moved up from number 4 in Nigeria to number 2 as we speak, and then remains at 14 in Netherlands, 20 in the UK as a new peak, Switzerland 24 new peak, Luxembourg 25 new peak, Denmark 40 new peak, France 45 new peak, Sweden 51, it remains that, UAE 57 new peak, Belgium 58 new peak, South Africa 64, Ireland 116, Norway 129, and Germany 161, all as new peak. Burna Boy City Boys reaches a new peak of 32 on the France iTunes top song. At the same time, Burna Boy on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales chart this week. We have Jerusalem as number 3, sitting on top of the world as number 8, Taliban's 14, and then City Boys as number 15. For the Billboard World Album category, Burna Boy I Told Them is currently on number 2, and it has spent its 4th week on the charts. Burna Boy I Told Them spent a 4th week on the Billboard Canadian album chart at 65. Also, City Boys spent a 3rd week on the Billboard Global 200, excluding the US chart this week at number 1. We all can't wait to see what he has done. Like I said, moving on, Burna Boy I Told Them spent a 4th week on the Billboard 200 at number 167, and at the same time, the Afro Nation team have concluded that they are saying this time they're going to bring Burna Boy back to the country. The last time he was here, we ended on a very bad note. The fans were angry with him, and he came out to maybe diss the fans, where he said Nigerians don't rate him because they insult his mom and insult him and accuse him of killing somebody when maybe he has done it or not, but he felt like they accuse him too much. But the Afro Nation team are saying on the 19th of December, we are bringing Burna Boy back to Lagos, Nigeria, for the Afro Nation Festival, performing alongside J. Flavor, and amazing other guys. It's going to be nice to see Burna Boy back in this country to do what he loved doing best. Burna Boy is also planning for next year, and then he has announced that for Minneapolis in Minnesota, he's going to be at the Target Center Arena. That's about 20,000 capacity on the 18th day of February, 4 days after Valentine. to continue the I Told Them tour in the US is an amazing one. We can't wait to see what he will do in that space. Also, City Boys reaches a new peak of 15 on the New Zealand iTunes top song. Moving on, we have Rema, another guy who has won so much in the Billboard category. Rema and Gomez Calm Down ties Petia, Foy, and Lin Manuel Miranda's We Know the Way to become the third song with the most weeks spent at number one in the Billboard World Digital Song Sales charts. Rema have now spent 29 weeks at number one. For next week, let's see if he's going to retain that position. At the same time, Fred and Rema with the new song they had Bobalu debut at Peru, number 80, and El Salvador at 92, and on their Deezer's chart, and it has appeared in 10 countries. These are an amazing one for Rema. And Rema has dominated with Calm Down, but this time it's looking like Bobalu is about to take us on another ride. Fed and Rema Bobalu peaks at 53 on the global Latin Shazam chart. Also, for the Billboard Hot 100, Rema has at the moment is at number 11, retained number 11 from last week, and it has peaked at number 3, and it has spent 55 weeks on the chart. Fade and Rema Bobalu debut for the top 200 of the worldwide Apple Music song at number 173. Fex and Rema Bobalu debut on the Finland iTunes at number 24, a total of 10 iTunes entries so far. Moving on, we have Odumodublvck as the next guy on the news. We saw Odumodu is going to be performing at the Drum Shed in London, at the Piano People's Festival, the Indoor Piano People's Festival, and headlining the. It's funny how we see Odumodu headlining the festival in London, because before now we have Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy doing all of this, but now Odumodu has been seen headlining an event, a festival in London. Good one for Afrobeats and good one for the young guys doing good so far. Moving on, we saw Odumodu speaking on a podcast where he came out to talk about how his song is the most organic song so far, courtesy the fact that it was used to announce the signing of Declan Rice. Now, this is not a diss to any club, but so far we've had two songs are signing for Chelsea, Caicedo with Finesse, and Arsenal announced they're signing with Declan Rice. So far, Declan has been amazing, and then looking like Phil song has been a massive total failure. Odumodu came out to say, so far, because he heard that one, he felt like his song is the most organic rollout song so far, because Wizkid's song, not a Wizkid, not a David, not a Burna Boy song, has been used to sign a player of that magnitude. Moving on, we saw where he came out to say, hate him or love him, Cristiano is so great. Now, this was coming after he came out to give kudos to Messi over the song he had where he sang about MC Oluomo, and then he said he was talking about Messi and people came out to drag him. He also came out to say Messi is great, but at the same time Ronaldo is also so great. And the back and forth was too much, and he said, finally, I don't leave Twitter for now. It was fun while it lasted. But the question is, has he left Twitter for us? Let's see what happens in the coming days. Moving on, we saw where the Barcelona sponsors, talking about Spotify, they came out to say from Abuja to Barcelona with Odumodublvck. Barca Africa Connect draws a parallel between a football star that emerged from Barcelona and music subculture from Africa. So this is a big win for Odumodu, because we all know he's a Barcelona fan. He loves Messi, and this is where he has supported football in his life. And at the same time, working with a club that he loves is a big win. Same way we have with Adekunle Gold. Odumodu is also doing this in Spain, in Barcelona, and it's a big win to have him featured on the Spotify shenanigans. A good one for him, because basically the last time we saw this was for other big stars, but this time with Odumodublvck, it just shows that Afrobeat is becoming bigger day by day. In no time, we get to see Odumodu being that next big star in Spain. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one. We'll catch you guys on the very, very next one. Please stay safe, guys, and always remember you have to be careful.